It's amazing to me how every time that I start one of these videos, I am so freaking nervous to start speaking. It feels good just to name that. There's like an aliveness that is pulsing through me, and it's like, how do I possibly put this into words? And that's actually what I want to speak to today, is this sense of, like, this sense of awareness of beauty that is something that is pretty innate in me, like an awareness of beauty in nature, or the arrangement of things, the lines in space inside of a room, or the way the light is falling through the windows, or the play between light and shadow and the passing of time as a shadow creeps slowly across a room. Like, from my earliest memories, these are the things, or these are the qualities that that were most alive for me. And it is like being touched by what feels beautiful, by what is beautiful, even if it's factory smoke or a dirty, dingy, decrepit car lot. Or I'm actually reminded of the scene from American Beauty that I've heard a lot of people make fun of, when the young guy is showing the girl the video of the plastic bag that he took, and the plastic bag is just circling around in the wind, kind of captured in the corner. And this way for me in which, if I'm really open to perceiving the beauty in the moment, that is the beauty that's here in the moment, it can be near excruciating. Like, that's, like, I feel it in my body and I feel it in my heart, and sometimes it's actually painful, and other times I perceive it as blissful. I don't honestly know why. Sometimes it's more painful and sometimes it's more blissful. That's an open inquiry of mine. But as far as when I make art, like this sketch that I'm working on here, that I drew just prior to doing this voice recording, it's like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I just drop everything and then allow something to come through me, to move through me. And that something is inherently, like, it feels like that same thing that fills the world with beauty, that it's like that creativity, that pulse, that vitality, that thing that wants to emerge is not even so much of a thing as a quality itself. So when I'm drawing, I'm not fixated on what I'm drawing. It's more about the potency or the realness, like how I'm feeling it move through me. Like when I was drawing those little branches and the buds, it's exactly how a tree grows. It just starts growing a branch out here, and somewhere in there is the plan for the buds and the flowers and the fruits. But I actually don't know what it is. It's a moment-to-moment thing that's coming through my hand, and I can feel it in my body, and it just feels good and deeply pleasurable and exciting. So I have these art classes coming up, and also something called Art Lab, which is an opportunity for students, painters, artists to come into my workspace, and we drop in and I'll give them feedback and we'll work on things together. And what I'm most excited about this is not the technique, but the really keying in on where creativity comes from, and the process of then opening and then allowing and then refining the skills so that what wants to move through can move through with more accuracy as far as that internalized felt sense of beauty and aesthetics. So I'm super excited to begin sharing this in a way with students. It feels like it's been a long time coming that I've been holed up in my studio as a painter in my solitude and really afraid of working with others. And that fear is just dissipating and sloughing away, and it feels super exciting. So, as always, this video is made in part due to the funds that are coming in through my Patreon project. And so if you're not already a micro patron, I invite you to go over to my Patreon page at patreon.com/Bryce Widom and become a micro patron. All right, until next time, ciao.